the load. He said he'd be there to take our burdens away. I think if we're conscious of that, we'll be more prone to let him do that. See, you can carry the burdens if you want to. But if you'll let him, he'll carry them. But you have to make that choice, I think. That's what I think. So I imagine, talking about Enoch, he probably did that. I don't know how long he did that. Back then, they seemed to live for hundreds of years. It took them a long time to figure out how to die. We got it figured out. Took them a long time. Listen to this now, God made man in the beginning to live. He made him for life, and I think that's what his intention still is. I think he made us for life. I think he intends us to live in the here and now. I think there is another world, an afterlife. I think there is a heaven, but I don't think he's in any hurry for us to get there. And I don't think you are either, really, no matter what you might say. Sometimes people say, I'm homesick for heaven. Well, we say that in church, but you know what? First time something comes along, it's liable to take us there. We'll spend every penny to keep it from happening. Isn't that true? But that's instinctive. We instinctively know we're supposed to be here. He wants us to be here. He wants us to be alive. So anyway, Enoch, I don't know how long that went on. He walked with God. He walked with God by faith. And I'm guessing at some point he came to really believe that he was walking with God, And he probably became aware of God's presence a little bit more. And I think we do as time goes by, if we persist in that. And I think about the time he became aware of that, he started enjoying it maybe a little bit more. And then I think the same thing happened to him that might happen today. I think people started to talk about Enoch. You notice that Enoch? He's a strange bird. He's talking and there's nobody there. So I'm guessing, this is my imagination now, I'm guessing God and Enoch walked together every day, when Enoch going about his business. And one day Enoch and God are walking together, and Enoch might have said, God, I sure enjoy walking with you. And God said, yeah, Enoch, I enjoy walking with you too. And one day I'm just supposing that God said to Enoch, Enoch, we've been walking together all these years, and right now you're closer to my house than your house. Why don't you just come home with me tonight? Okay, believe I will. And then Enoch was not, for God took him. It said he was translated. He just wasn't there anymore. Well, that doesn't ordinarily happen with all of us, but the same thing is true. We can walk with Jesus. We can walk with God if we choose to do that, because he's given us that invitation. I think when Jesus said, work with me, walk with me, watch how I do, I think he gives us that invitation. He says, come to me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, I'll give you rest. I think that's that same invitation. And if we'll take him up on it, I think we could do the same thing we just read about by Enoch. By faith, by believing it's true, by choosing to believe it. I think in our lives, with all the things that we face, with all the things, see, each one of us have different things to deal with. But I think Jesus knows all about it. I think he knows how to deal with it. Don't you? Yeah. I think the only thing missing is we just need to invite him to walk with us and deal with those things with us. I think he'll give us insight. I think he'll help us. I think he knows how to help us. I don't know, but I think he does.